Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? Oh, I forgot my necklace. Oh well, necklaceless. Um, I want to do a YouTube video right now, bed rant about probably a sensitive topic. So if people don't like it, there's that. Don't watch it. Do your thing. But I'm expressing myself on my channel, so that's kind of what it's for and what I do. At the end of the day, you have a hard time telling me I don't do that. You may think I don't do that, but you'll have a hard time telling me I don't do that. I want to discuss, first of all, I've never met a blood relative, but I want to discuss why that became no children and why it may be that way or maybe not, I don't know. But I want to discuss the issues around that. I don't think I've done that in a video yet. So here goes. So when I took my walk when I was 13, I did discuss this. I did talk about this a little bit. When I took my walk when I was 13, I decided to myself, I made myself a deal that if there was even 1% chance that I was going to do to my kids what my dad was doing to me, I wasn't going to have children. And I never could convince myself that there wasn't at least 1% chance that I wouldn't. And that's why I didn't have kids when I was in my 20s and 30s, because I still felt that tail end of that residual violence that had been done to me that I didn't want to pass on to my children. Well, that's gone now. At least that's not that's not a worry. I wouldn't do that. I know that now, but I'm 59 years old, but I'm still healthy enough to have children, but whatever. The thing that would be a barrier to me having children now wouldn't be anything really. Wouldn't maybe money, but money's a solvable problem. Once I get the money, then I'd be able to. But but one hard time I would have if I had children right now would be that having to pretend like the other parents, act like they do with their kids. If you don't act like every other parent, you get ostracized and people think you're bad, you're wrong. And I'm just not like regular people, so for instance, I'll give an example, brass tacks, right? If I had a daughter or son, and if they were I would have no problem with them dating. That's what we're here to do. We are here to reproduce. We reproduce as a race. It's one of the things we do. I would have no problem with that, as long as they don't get hurt or hurt anyone else. And other parents would be all uptight about, oh my gosh, my Joey's going out on a date and I'm so worried. And I would just be like, well, my kid's going too. So what's next? As long as my kid is safe, dating is not a danger. And as long as he's 18 or over, and so is the girl, having sex is not a danger unless there's an illness involved, which I don't even know if they really have that anymore. Plus they can cure them, whatever. Just don't get any disease. And otherwise I wouldn't care. I would be fine with my kid having sex at 18 or over. I wouldn't make a big deal. It wouldn't be a big deal to me, so it would be irksome to have to pretend that it made a big deal to me because all the other parents had made a big deal to them. And I would feel like really weird, not caring about I love my kid, but I'm not scared of sex. I'm not scared of mating. It's one of the things we're here to do. And I would either show that I'm not scared about that with my kid and get ostracized accordingly, or I'd have to pretend like I cared, like all the other shallow, vapid parents. And that would be even worse, because then I wouldn't be being myself and I'd be having to put on a show which only lasts so long, and then I have to keep up that show, and then it's very uncomfortable and all that, just to act like the other parents who are so shallow and so small-minded that they can't accept that people are here to reproduce. If the aliens are us from the future, that's one of the problems we created, and they're coming back to tell us to please change it for their sake too. We're going to stop. We're not going to be able to reproduce in about 5,000 years. And that's our fault, because we shun it. We put it under a bushel. We hide it. We're ashamed of it. We're bashful about it. Well, fuck you. We're here to reproduce, and I'm on the right side because I believe in that. In fact, the aliens that are coming back to tell us, I'm on their side because I'm already, what do you call it? Being the change I want to see in the world. I'm a person that's free about sex. And I would be free about my kids having it as long as it's legal, as long as they're safe. I wouldn't care. Just make sure, is she pretty, kid? Or is he hot, girl? Otherwise, why care? It's not my business. It's natural. Anyway, I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.